Hey guys, my name is Dr. Kyle with ICE, and I'm going to do my best to try and help answer the question I love seeing in internet land, which is, does chiropractic work? Now, one of the first things I think about when I hear that question is, what does chiropractic work for what? In most cases, I think people are thinking in terms of pain relief, but I think there's also a big disconnect in regards to how chiropractic is judged, whether it's effective or it's not. So two of the things that I wanted to share with you, I think the chiropractic perspective is extremely important. This is one of the things that makes us uniquely different as chiropractors is we typically focus on the human body in regards to these two premises. The first one I like to call homeostatic balance. That's essentially the idea that health is equated in the balance of our cells. It's what we're genetically designed to be and how to function. And so when we have health problems or health issues, our first thought is more in why is there an imbalance on the stress of the organism. So that's an important background. The other important background, and this is where chiropractors can really help, is that we believe that the organism, the human body, is self-regulating and therefore self-healing. So when you consider these two concepts, it really changes the dynamic of what you do to restore health. And chiropractors, what they do primarily is access the self-regulating mechanism through the nervous system and its relationship with the spine. So is chiropractic helpful for back pain? Yes. Can it be beneficial for other things like high blood pressure, infertility, insomnia? Potentially, especially if you look at it in regards to this. Now, one of the fundamental problems we're looking to find and diagnose as chiropractors is where this human body is not self-regulating. Where is it maladaptive? When it encounters a stress, whether it's a food or something in the air or a potential mental trigger, what is making this organism adapt in such a way that it's driving them further away from that homeostasis, that cellular homeostasis? So that's why we'll typically look at things like, what are your sleep patterns like? What's your digestion like? What's your movement like? What's your cognition? And even your hormones, as odd as that may sound. Because again, all this stuff has to do with the ability of the nervous system to regulate the environment and whether we adapt to those changes and stresses or not. So allopathic medicine, you guys, is on the opposite end of that spectrum. And typically we are trained from a very young age to focus on more of the symptom. So obviously in the chiropractic world, one of the most common symptoms we see is pain. So can chiropractic be beneficial for pain? It can be, but does it fit within this approach of looking at the body? That's what would make a little more sense to me. Other symptoms that are very common that we have a lot of medications for, that we try and have a lot of other band-aids for, would include low energy, weight gain. We look at our health in terms of numbers or images, x-rays, MRIs, even functional medicine tries to find the imbalance that's rooted in what the numbers are showing, but sometimes that doesn't always tell the entire picture as well. So you can see there's a very clear difference in how a chiropractor might approach your health and someone in the allopathic world. I see both of these as being relevant. In my mind, allopathic medicine is very similar to the fire department. If your house is burning down, you better be very thankful that they come and put the fire out. However, if you expect that the fire department is going to rebuild your house, rebuild your health, then you're going to be in a world of trouble. So that's where a chiropractor has a really good opportunity to look at you in a more holistic way, incorporate some of these things that I've been talking about, and make you ultimately a better adaptive organism. As your body adapts better to these stresses that it encounters in everyday life, you'll find that the health benefits can be very broad reaching, not just from a pain relief standpoint, but we have patients very often that tell us they're sleeping better, their digestion is better, their hormone regulation is better, and they just feel better in general. So, you guys, does chiropractic work? Is it beneficial? The obvious answer in my mind is a resounding yes. What does it work for? I would say almost anything and everything in the human body. So, hopefully that helps some of you that might be a little bit confused out there. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our clinic. My name is Dr. Kyle with ICE. Thanks for watching.